Oh, that hurt.
We are ready to pump the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. Takes a handoff. It's McCray. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive.
All right.
He'll come out throwing on first down. The short hands, it's Dixon. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now they moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Bunch formation for these receivers. He's going to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. That nice run from this junior quarterback.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Forced out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Altmaier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they jump on top. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive here of 85 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
I just hit you with a spin move for nothing. I don't even think you was at the controller. That was retarded. Oh.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. To throw, it's Altmaier. And the quarterback caught him 2 and sacked at the 12.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Using the quick game. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Illinois looking to convert the 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? They really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow. They give up the 4th down.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Illini. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
Off to the races to the right. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson
That was a good
Tide.
pass.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Finds us back in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Starts to scramble to the left.
The act you can't be the me boy I got next.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And Dan Lee, bro. I done told you about that, bro.
Steps away to find some room. He makes the catch in the end zone.
You literally did the same thing the other day, bro. You told me to drop my gamer tag, bro. I did. You never added me, bro.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a
monitor the door.
This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit.
Do you want me to like attach a rope to it and tie it to something else?
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the
All
stands
but that.
and threw it to him.
A nice job
Yeah.
by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
Altmaier is not a mobile quarterback. That boy's slow.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after
That's
the
a good
solid
tackle to
pickup.
keep me behind the
You
stick.
see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to.
Go in there real quick. Go in there. Go in there. I failed. That was a fear.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he dropped it!
Oh,
The
man.
defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that's
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the game for a second and trying to make a touchdown.
Recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Can't make the connection, the pressure there.
No, I did, but it just threw me off when she opened it. She opened it like nobody was right there.
QB, you've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. That's caught. It's Williams. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead.
Good touchdown, bro.
Just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
What an enormous
You said,
play.
what was that, bro?
99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit a hater, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Going up top on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the
I think she did.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Offense gets set for second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football.
Yeah, I know. The door can be open now.
Offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude, running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think at the end of this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's got his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. With the catch, it's Williams. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Touchdown Tide! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And you don't usually say that very often. The strong safety with the sack. Usually a guy you spin down in the box, but you could tell he knew what was going on.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Stopped at the 1-yard line. Mere steps away from taking it to the house. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to run it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give is to Miller. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Illinois 27, Alabama 22.
He's looking to throw. Floating away. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Here's the handoff. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The run from the shotgun. Pass to 25. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. On the run, it's Haynes. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Alabama! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take it.
He lost one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing...
He lofted high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what... We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. it away to start us off. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can.
Hey, good luck, bro. And GG's just an event.
Do you want to come in? Offense set on first down. On the run, it's McCray. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Back to throw, it's Altmaier. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Keeps looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He'll just keep slinging it. This time it's complete.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Looking to scramble. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
Third down and short. They choose to pass it. They got the whole playbook open because it's third and short. On their own side of the field, you could tell the QB wasn't going to make a mistake. He did not want to force the ball, make a bad decision. He throws the football away, lives to fight another down.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
He'll pull it down and run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Throws to the wide out. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Fires one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in again.
A shot toward the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Hey, I just want to let you know, Gigi's my boy. I'm about to have to get the baby out the crib and feed him. So I'm about to quit, but I just want you to know before I do it. No problem, bro. What's up, bro?
Hey, put me in 2K, fool. I'm gonna do a college football.
Alright, give me like 10 minutes, cause I just